Hi, I'm Rob and it's Guild Wars War 2 and it's Blue Day. Today we're up against the Legacy, so let's see what we got. Shepherd is the first opponent. Enraged Kurandara, invulnerable. Does 60 damage to all enemies in this case, boosted by Doom Skulls, then convert a yellow to Doom Skulls and conjure a Doom Storm. We have Daughter of Ice and Drowned Sailor, converting red to blue. Conjures an Ice Storm, and Drowned Sailor converts yellow to blue. So they both start with full mana. That is to charge up their weapon, which deals scatter damage, then creates a mix of 6 blue and skulls for each blue enemy. And give 3 magic to all allies. If the enemy had a doom, give 5 more. Right, so invulnerable at the top means we need to get rid of them pretty quickly. This is one of my standard blue teams, quite like it. I did see this one. It was put in the guild chat by Really Messy. Used a very similar team before, but I think I usually used it with Arboreal Crystal. So yeah, I might actually give it a go. I will give it a try. I do like a summon in these sort of teams normally, which is why I'd ordinarily use the Arboreal Crystal maybe, but let's give it a go with Oshia's Tome. The banner for this, I'm going to go for a +2 blue, +1 green, -1 red, and good old Elementalist class. That awesome stun, freeze, burn, and entangle a random enemy by matching 4 or more gems is really cool. And talent trees, we'll go for Snap Freeze, Insulated, Stone Circle, Storm Aura we don't want. We'll have Watery Binding, thank you. Rock Solid, really good. Gain a barrier when matching brown gems. Lightning Strike can generate a lot of mana at the same time. And Fortitude. But actually, I might turn that off because I want control over the board. I don't want to get a 4 match and then things explode and get rid of a load of blue that I wanted. So I'll go for blue mana from blue gem matches. Right, so let's get it on. You are relying on a little bit of luck with this. If things go against you at the start of the board, like if there's no way of stopping that from either side, you can be in a lot of trouble straight away. So you are relying on a little bit of luck at the beginning, but we will give it a go. Right, so let's check these out first. Convert red to blue. We need to see what they're going to benefit from that. So not a lot. In fact, nothing on red to blue, so that is, well, a small amount there. In fact, it's going to give them a little bit more because that's going to drop that one down as well. Okay, so that's a reasonable benefit, but not huge. Then yellow to blue. You never know which one of these the AI is going to cast. Yellow to blue is better for them. So you get this from here as well. But I'm going to probably take this one here across, not as the AI is suggesting. And the reason is it messes up the yellow to blue and the red to blue a little bit at the same time. Because it's going to bring this one down and spoil it, I hope. I hope. Let's make sure there's no potential 4 matches anywhere. I don't think there is. So they're off to a good start, but we survived just barely. Important to hit a barrier, but I'd rather get this going. Been cleansed, so that is nice. Now this is where we can hopefully start benefiting from Sticker Ash. We've got a Storm, we've got a Ice Storm. Blue gems fall more than the other colours. There's not a lot of blue there right now, so it's not a great cast at the moment. In fact, it's not a huge amount of red for our other troops as well, so I might cast this. Because we've got the blue Storm going. They're going to convert red to blue, so it is a bit of a risk. I might actually take a normal move first, let them cast their troops. They are frozen. And at the moment there's a very small benefit from them on red to blue. But it's still some benefit, and I don't want to cast this and things go a bit pear-shaped. Or a lot pear-shaped, or a lot pear-shaped even. So they are going to get some red to blue if I take that skull hit there. Can't avoid that. They're going to get that regardless. If I take that skull hit, yeah, they're going to get it no matter what. So I might have to take another whack. But providing we get our Sycorax up and get some blue the next round, I might just chance it and cast my Oshia's Time because they are frozen. They're going to get some blue from this. But we've got a storm going, so hopefully we'll get enough blue on the board to make it worthwhile afterwards. Right, there we're frozen. Okay, that went wrong. Right, Sycorax, my old pal. On blue, get lots of health, lots of boost. Can take a look out for these green matches to a 4 match with Mirage Queen as well. Still got 16 blue there, so we're going to buff our life a bit more. See, this is why I like a summon. Do like a summon in Guild Wars. 14, 47 life. It's not too bad. Wouldn't mind some alignment on green on a 4 match though, not on a 3 match though. Let's do this just one more time. Give me a green 4 match somewhere, if you don't mind. That'll do. That's not a bad one. We'll have a bit of that. A wallop of that. Smidge of that. Still need to get down to this fella here though. Let's do another dollop of life. Mirage Queen is up again. So much blue, it's ludicrous. Not quite a 4 match though. No need to take that blue. This is really guaranteed with Sycorax. This can't go wrong. Right, so I'll just do Mirage Queen. They're entangled, so let's do some B stuff. Second troop is entangled and stunned, so I've lost my cleanse. That is a bit annoying. $17 brown. I mean, still charge Sycorax, but nobody else. Still got a blue storm going though, so it can actually swing around. Even though you do this, you're guaranteed to get Sycorax up. You can actually still get a lot of brown blue afterwards, which is what's happened. So that worked out. But overall, this has been a slow one. So there's probably no doubt that the other team is really good, but I'm probably going to stick to what I know more. And I do like a summon, so my B being stunned is a real pain. Come on, B. Do your B stuff. How is that not a match on a 4 match on Skulls? Oh, it is. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I know their book is next, but we've got rid of the barrier that was on it, so let's go for this. Got 400 odd life, that is plenty. That will be the win, but wow, yep. Probably good if you get different things go your way, but I'd probably use that team, but not with Oshia's Tome for me. I'll probably stick with Arboreal Crystal for that summon in case things go awry like they did at the start. Second battle is against Midland Slasher and his Leonis Tower, Child of Summer, Doomed Opus, Enraged Kurandara. Similar kind of idea, invulnerable troops, a converter, and a skull damage dealer. So let's try the same thing again, but with a mix. Let's do it the way I was thinking of, which of a team I've used before, which is this one. Is the banner still relevant? I think we can probably do better than that now. Let's have a look. No, don't want minus brown. No, I think that's technically better. Right, I'll roll with that, I think. Right, same theory, but same idea. This time we have a summon in there at the same time. And this has tangling as well. When you when you cast this, you're going to get an entangle, providing the top troop isn't invulnerable. So we need to get rid of them before that's going to have an effect. But hey, let's go with the same thing. Let's just go for it. A little bit reckless. Right, so we're looking to get our Sycorax up, but we have to be wary of this. Oh, goodness. Look at the bottom bit. Look at that bottom bit. Look at this. Oh, what? Do me a favour. That's like start of the game and they sent a little note out. God set me up. Right, well I can take this brown to here, which can give me 2 lots of brown. Well, I think that's the best I can do to mess up that red to brown. Right, and they're ready to go on their weapon already. So, we need some Sycoraxy stuff. There's a lot of red there. Only 11 blue. It is risky. It's probably 50-50 if this gets an extra turn or not. But I don't want to do it on red. Right, let's go for it. Do it on blue. That worked out okay. Nobody's frozen. Let's take this. Let's do this again on blue. That went on the invulnerable troop again, so no dice on the burn, freeze, stun, entangle side of things. 14 blue. Always cast it on the main colour if you can. You give a lot of life to your team when you do this. Gives you a much better chance of surviving if their weapon gets to cast and go absolutely nuts, which it probably is at some point, because the only way to do damage with this team is to look out for 4 matches with the Mirage Queen or cast Queen Beatrix. Therefore you're then relying on the extra turns. It's one of the reasons I used the previous team, the Mistralis one, because that has an extra turn chance as well. I mean, you can put Rope Dart into this team as well, which will work really well, but like I say, I'll do like a summon. You can rely on skull hits like that to do the job as well. Just random skull drops, which will happen. Let's do this again. Let's check for green to skulls first. Nothing doing on extra turns, so Sycorax, you go again. There's a nice skull hit there. Chipping away at them, a little bit slow. Could do with a bit more luck on the 4-match side of things of green. Not a huge amount of blue there now. There's so much red there, I don't want to risk I don't want to risk handing the turn back. I've got to cast this again on blue. There's a big storm going, so that is affecting things. Right, so I need to keep doing this until that Leonis Tower is gone, really, because she's entangled. I need to get a little bit of luck with skulls, or Mirage Queen hits on a 4-match, something like that. Right, so let's just do it again. We're getting life at the same time. Yeah, I know it's not the quickest thing in world history, but it is what it is. On another day, you would have had 4 matches on green already and just wiped out Leonis Tower really quickly. So on another day, this would be working faster. But I'm getting nothing on the 4 matches to Mirage Queen. But I need to get rid of that blinking tower at the top. How about some more green on the board? And I could do... No, I can't. Didn't get charged up then, so let's go with the B. Got an extra 4 match there. Right, now I'm going to change tactics slightly here. I'm going to... Mirage Queen's ready. Good, good, good. See you later. Right, now we can rock and roll. I was going to say, I was going to then swing it around to casting Sycorax on green to charge up the B quickly, and then that gives a lot of green for the Mirage Queen to change to Doomskulls. Explodes green, but there's hardly any there. 13 blue for Sycorax. Let's go for that again. Right, let's go for it. What did I do that for? I think I just pressed to completely the wrong button. Top troop is entangled, so they're not a threat. Don't care about the scatter damage. There's not much going on there. Mirage Queen is set up. Finally, it came together after a bit of a fashion. I think I switched the stick then to the wrong side and made the wrong move. Should have got an extra turn. Hey ho. We'll live. Right, what have we got going on? Yes, see if we can get our queen up and finish the job. Not the quickest thing ever, but hey, it's done. And that was 1,348 Guild Wars points. Battle 3 is against Shrodo. And we have Daughter of Ice and Drown the Sailor again, and this time Doomed Tome, dealing scatter damage and loads of skulls again. So basically the same idea with those 3 troops, and again we have an impervious troop at the top who reduces damage at the same time. Right, so Elementalist class again, still want to cleanse. Didn't like the way that that was good for the summon, but I'm going to edit this team again. And this time I'm going to bring in Rope Dart. Another really good weapon you can use for this day. Really good weapon, absolutely superb. Eliminates all armor from an enemy, deals magic-based damage, fills them to first place. And has some excellent upgrades at the same time. Entangling the first enemy and destroying 3 red gems and an extra turn. That is a lot of stuff for a weapon. That is really cool. So we'll roll with this. Let's check the banner again. See, I don't want minus yellow now, so we're definitely going to have to change that. Still want, oops, wrong thing. So what we got? What don't I use? So let's take a look. Don't use purple. So ideal world would be purple at the bottom. Let's do it that way around. Get the Rope Dart up quickly. Bit of extra for Sycorax. Use that as a placeholder. Yeah, not great on the... Right, we'll get lots of blue, hopefully, from our Sycorax. So let's go with that one. Lots of yellow for Rope Dart, and a bit of extra green for Queen Bee and Sycorax. That will do. Let's dive in, see what happens. Nice 4 match there. There's the cleanse. I think we need to get our Rope Dart up absolutely straight away. No mucking around. But are they going to cast their mana converters? Let's have a look. Red to blue. Not a problem. Yellow to blue. Not a problem. Okay. So let's take this yellow match here. I don't care about getting the skull hit. We'll give them a wallop back like that. Right, Rope Dart. Now what can we do? Let's grab their main troop to the top. That is what it's all about. You get rid of that thing. Their main troop. And that kind of is their bread and butter with their team. There's no blue there. Let's check this. Red to blue. Small value. Yellow to blue. Small value. So no big deal from them. Let's get some mana for us. And got red to blue. Again, nothing good for them, so that's pretty fortunate. Those things can, you know, really go against you sometimes. Sometimes, you know, you can lose a game. There was not a lot you can do about it because those sort of cascade drops and the way the board was set up. Sometimes it's just the way it goes and you have to just take it on the chin and carry on. That's why you should never get upset about losing the Guild Wars battles. Sometimes there's not a lot you can do about certain things. But in this case, they've kindly set us up. Let's cast this on blue. It should charge up our Rip Dart. Let's grab someone else. Hero's gone, so this game is pretty much in the bag. Charge the Rip Dart up again. If you get enough blue, of course. One more time. Let's get away that last bit of armor. Queen Bee can do a lot of damage. Can do it again. Well, I might as well do this first to soften them up and see if Queen Bee finishes. Not quite there, but we've got an okay skull alignment there, but nothing on a 4-match. See, now you can actually cast this on green if you want to guarantee getting your Queen Bee up. There's 15 green there, and it's going to give a bigger opportunity for Mirage Queen to get skulls, but hey, it didn't work out, so we'll just cast B and be done with it. Be done. Be good. Right, and that was 1,484 points. Next up is Makan. Let's take a look at the champion. Yep, seen this team before. Web Spinner does triple skull damage to poisoned and webbed enemies. This is where Sycorax is good at the top. It's impervious, immune to all status effects, so that will be standard damage for Sycorax. Fist of Zorn converts all yellow to skulls, gives attack to the first ally, starts battles with full mana. Sister Superior will cleanse off the team from the start if we attempted to put an entangle on them, so that wouldn't work, and gains an extra turn. And this does scatter damage and creates 8 skulls and entangles the first enemy. So we do have our cleanse here, so we'll roll with that. Elementalist class is still going to get that burn, stun, freeze, entangle stuff if we give them 4 matches. I'm going to check my medals actually, because what the heck? Why? Oh, I changed my medals at the start of the day, ready for Guild Wars, and then I've done my dungeon, which is where I use this medal set, and it just shows you should always check. Right, Elementalist, you need to be safe. Crikey. Wow. Pay attention to everything. Right, double Orpheus for this. Wowzers. Wowzers. All right, so back in then. Wow. Makan. Got the correct medal set now. I'm going to go with the same team. I think I saw side effects use this team in Guild Wars to good effect. It's a nice 4-match there straight away on red. We need to take a look at now for these conversions. Yellow to skulls. is there. I can obviously take that away with us hitting them with it myself, so that's not too bad. Which is what I'm going to do. In fact, I might do it this way because I'm going to get a red match at the same time. Which means my Mirage Queen will be ready. Okay, we can take that as long as we get an okay amount of colours. 9 blue there, that's not great. And they've got their Fist of Zorn up again, yellow to skulls. Might take something normal to make them cast that and then effectively waste it. Because yellow to skulls is doing nothing right now. So I might take something else. Right, hopefully that won't set them up. No, it didn't, good. Alright, so who should we get rid of first? I think their writhing whatnot needs to be dragged to the top. Yeah, only 8 blue there, not great. Also green though, so this will buff up my Queen Beatrix as well, but we do have a 4 match here on this, so I'll go for that. And what we got next? Lots of purple. 11 blue is not too shabby. They are entangled, so worth the risk. Paid off. I think we'll just have to do a normal skull hit here. But a good one at the same time, because they are entangled right now. Alright, so let's get our Sycorax up, I think. Not a lot of blue going on though. 10. Worth the gamble. Probably 50-50 whether this will be a 4 match or not. Worked, but not enough to get Sycorax charged up. But we'll still go ahead with the plan. Just check these yellow to skulls doing nothing. They're entangled anyway. And effectively set us up. Quite a lot of blue there now. I'd rather get this done a little bit quicker. Let's go for it. Right, it's going to be an extra turn to get my rope dart up, so we can speed things along a bit now. Let's grab them. Extra turn. That's them done. And 2 more skull hits and it is over. There it is. Queen Bee didn't even get used. Well, maybe for the cleanse, of course, but not actually for damage. That was 1,635 Guild Wars points. Right, final fight is against Dixie. Right, and basically the same idea again. Doomed Tome, creating lots of skulls. Daughter of Ice, converting red to blue. And Scurvy Sea Dog, transforming green to blue. So, and another impervious troop at the top. So yeah, same again basically, but you roll a dice with this kind of team, because when you get these transformers like this, you can try and counter them, but yeah, you can get away with it, but sometimes you feel like your luck is going to run out sometimes, because you may get this conversion for them either side, and then they go ballistic and bad stuff happens. But hey, let's roll with it and see what happens. So green to blue is the first check, and that check is okay. And red to blue is not okay. This is over here. I'd rather have taken this, but it is important to stop the enemy getting 4 matches. And that is the only red to blue which is a real threat, because after that, if they cast that, they're actually going to set us up. Some red to blue, so... Alright, so I'll take this one. They've done the other one, so there it is. We still have to check for red to blue now. Again, that didn't significantly change anything. So I've got this one here, but I can remove that by taking this blue match here, which is what I'm going to do. And again, they effectively set us up. But so it can work in your favour like that. But sometimes it can go just completely against you, and then basically you're in a world of trouble absolutely straight away. So let's get that enemy troop to the top. Let's cast Sycorax, get the rope dart charged up again. Once we've stripped everybody of their armour, get rid of that thing up to the top like that. Let's cast Sycorax again. Repeat the process with rope dart, get everybody softened up. Lots of blue there. I'll do an extra cast then. 20 blue, that's loads. Cast rope dart. This only works if you've got the upgrades, so you get the quick extra turn. Really important that. And then we can do this one more time. Should be looking out for these now, really, these green conversions with the Mirage Queen. Any 4 matches are going to be really beneficial. 15 blue should still be good. Just want to grab that hero straight to the top again and then cast my B, because that is the main threat, which should be done. But first I'll take these lovely skulls, which we got aligned there. 2 of the other troops are entangled. B's going to soften them up. I'll now change this to casting this on green. There's more green there. Oh, I should have taken that first. So that's what happens when you don't look properly. Because green still gives us got more chance. There's more green there, so let's get these for our B, hopefully. Let's give them another wallop anyway. And we can finish with the B, or shall we finish with something else? Nah, just get it done. It's been a long enough video as it is. But there it is. Nice, easy win on the last battle. Really good with rope dart. So lots of different ways you can go about that Sycorax style team there. So 3 different weapons there I used. Oshia's Tome, Arboreal Crystal, and the rope dart one. I think I prefer the rope dart one overall. Just so useful, being able to grab those enemies straight to the top and do lots of heavy damage straight away. That was 1,747 Guild Wars points, but I don't think it's going to be a great total. The first couple of battles were a little bit long. Let's see what we got today. Today we have 9,408 points, so not terrible, not fantastic, but there it is. Well, there's a video. If you enjoyed it, why not give that like and subscribe button a little bash? It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.